Anome. Anome is a very different and interesting idea. Anome is a gaming-based project that really allows the minting, creation, swapping, trading of important in-game assets. I want to dive into Anome because actually this is one that, again, very similar to Credit Link, a video I did previously, is gaining a lot of attention on chain. It's gaining a lot of attention in terms of volume. So we're going to dive into it. Now, before I do, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. These were cryptos that I thought could do very, very well, could make a lot of money, which is obviously why I showed myself buying them up. These were their prices when I recorded and released my videos. These are the highs these coins hit in the last bull cycle. And these are what your profits would have been if you'd have popped $100 into them. 100 into each would have been a $2,600 investment. In the last bull cycle, it would have netted you a profit of over 123 grand. So that's pretty good. But it took about 16 weeks. You don't have 16 weeks to get your portfolio up to scratch. We're in a bull cycle right now. If you've got cryptos you're not happy with, if you've got coins that are not performing for you, you've got to get it fixed. If you don't know where to begin, have a look at copymycrypto.com/YouTube. This is the special offer I'm running right now for all my YouTube followers. You get full access to the site, full membership to the site for half price. And there is a 60-day money-back guarantee. On the site, I share with my members every single coin I own. Whenever I find any crypto that I think can do very, very well, I jump onto my site. I tell my members about the crypto that I found, the reasons I think it can do very, very well, price I'm going to buy at. I do the same when I sell, so there's no work for my members. If you go onto the site, you will see some of the profits my members have made. You will see some of the successes that led to them, whether it is a quick flip meme coin, the members did a few hundred X in a couple of weeks, or whether it is Phantom, which in the last bull cycle was comfortably one of the best performers. My members got in when it was half a cent. It went up to $3.46. That's just shy of 700 times our investment. Some of my members became millionaires from that one investment alone. This is all public record, so you can verify it all online. And if you like what you see and you want to find out the cryptos that are going to be the winners in this bull cycle this year, all you got to do to find out, guys, is join up on the site. Now, Anome. So it's not been around very long, really only a couple of weeks. Quite an interesting project. So it's a blockchain-based card game and on-chain asset issuance platform. So it integrates GameFi, NFTFi, and DeFi. They're aiming to transform how digital assets are created, traded, and utilized by combining interactive gameplay with real mechanics. So it basically allows users to mint, to trade, and battle using NFT-based cards, where every single transaction is executed directly on chain. And they introduce what's called a fund locking issuance mechanism. So that ensures transparency. It prevents any rug pulls. When users mint new assets, the funds are automatically locked in smart contract pools instead of going directly into project wallets. This design provides verifiable liquidity protection. It also makes every single asset issuance traceable and accountable. And they also have what's called a non-liquidating NFT lending platform, where you can get a loan where it's up to 95% loan to value. You can stake to enhance borrowing capacity, and there's 24/7 refundable trading where NFTs can be sold back for stable coins. This basically bridges gaming, liquidity mining, and asset finance into a uniformed on-chain economy. The project has completed deployment on base chain and is expanding to BNB chain, and it allows interoperability. The ecosystem has already had over 110,000 registered users. They have had over 48,000 monthly active players during their public testing phase. They're sitting on around about 20,000 holders right now. This is actually not a bad premise at all. Now, the issue I have, I suppose, with anything really is going to boil down to, do we see another surge in gaming? Because right now, this has a very good concept. You can deposit your NFTs onto the platform. They can be used as collateral to borrow a stable coin that can be exchanged in their DEX. You can use that stable coin to try and earn. That's not a bad premise. Their DEX, very straightforward. Everyone should be familiar with DEXs by now. You know, you pick the coins you're swapping, bish bash bosh, and you're done. It's not overly complicated whatsoever. The platform itself, very straightforward, but all those different features, whether it's, the store and you want to try and buy something, whether it is the bank where you're effectively going to deposit your NFTs, get a loan, or possibly just stake, whether it is the game itself that you decide you want to play, or whether it is just the swap features. They've got a lot of different options for you here. And make no mistake about it, the interest is here. They're doing $500 million volume a day. This is a coin with a market cap of $4 million. They're doing over 100 times their current market cap in volume every single day. The majority of that, of course, as you would expect, is on Binance Alpha. Binance Alpha seem to be drawing a ton of attention right now. And no surprise there. Everything Binance touches right now is going very, very well, particularly since CZ has had his pardon from Trump. Seems to be really catapulting everything around Binance. And inevitably, I think he'll be leader again once again. Anome has an interesting concept. My single reservation revolves around, is gaming coming back? Because play to earn's kind of dead, right? Now, this isn't play to earn. This is a mix of DeFi, NFT-fi. This is a mix of play-fi, right? Game-fi. Now, so this has immense utility. This has lots of options. Anyone that's a gamer can really benefit from playing this. This is actually, game theory, effectively. It's how do you use your assets most effectively in this sort of circular pattern to try and figure out how to make the most money. It's actually a really clever concept. I like this. I think the fact that there is so much volume going through it is of a great interest. It seriously makes me think that there is going to be that this is going to end up on Binance proper, because the volume is just insane. If it ends up on Binance proper, this will probably fly up. I mean, that's kind of a given, right? It's not been that long since it hit its all-time high around 20 cents. I think that it can do that again with ease. I think this could easily be a $1 coin, particularly given its current circulating supply of 30 million. You do have to bear in mind there's going to be a max supply of 1 billion. So there is going to be token releases. The token release information doesn't seem overly accessible right now. Let's dive into tokenomics. At least we can get a concept. Tokenomics. So they have a deflationary governance token. Initial circulation 6%. So it's 6% the token generation event, and there's only 30 million. That doesn't make sense. Advisors lock for 12 months, then linear release. Investors lock for... Okay, so it does appear that there is going to be releases building up in January. So I expect the token supply, with it starting to increase from January onwards, we may well see some selling pressure. But till that point, this could easily fly up to $1. It's absolutely got the potential to do that. The question is does it end up on Binance proper? Does it end up on Coinbase? I don't see why it wouldn't with that level of volume. It's just Coinbase might go, nah, not for me. But if it does, this could really rock it. Definite potential here. I still have hesitations. Are we going to have another gaming bull run? Are we going to have any sort of phase of excitement into gaming? It's a big, big question. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And guys, we're in a bull cycle, and if you are sitting on cryptos you are not happy with, if you have coins that are not performing, you have got to get it fixed. If you don't know where to begin, have a look at copymycrypto.com/YouTube. This is the special offer I'm running right now for all my YouTube followers. You get full access to the site, full membership to the site for just half price. And there is a 60-day money-back guarantee. On the site, I share with my members every single coin I own. Whenever I find any crypto that I think can do very, very well, I jump onto my site, tell my members about the crypto, the reasons it can do well, and the price I want to buy at. I do the same when I sell, so there is no work for my members. If you go onto my site, you will see some of the profits my members have made. You will see some of the successes that led to them. This is all public record, so you can verify it all online. And if you like what you see and you want to find out cryptos that are going to be the winners in this bull cycle, like I predicted Phantom would be in the last bull cycle, all you have to do to find out about any of them is join up on the site. And if you do, I'll see you there. Otherwise, folks, I will see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.